How many times I got to let y'all bitches know I'm why so many bitches wanna take my flow? I'm too hot, too dope, flow like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spots.
Vibes. Look, Baby Go 2 is reloaded. Got the hottest tape in the streets right now. Yeah. Listen, look, they done broke up the young and now they got me started. Used to post in a vacant apartment, shoot like a rapper but move like an artist. Only see blue when I roll out this coffin. Listen, think it's time that I clear up the rumors about who got the city on offense. I am not shorty, they see I'm maneuver, cause when I be stepping, moving them stompers, I get that motivation to the realest. I'm missing to my bag and not my feelings. I make a couple thousand for my minutes, trippy little step on mommy little minutes. I see him throwing shots but I don't feel it. We don't even know your block the core spin it. Please you going, I already did it. The money is sure, made it up for citizens, got up the porch. I fell in love with the court. I cannot play for no lackers. Went on the tour, realized I had to see more. You be dumb if you still go backwards. Girl is a cross. She only beat for the sport till we catch you in here while I asked her. Move like a boss. I fell in love with my sauce and I heard it until it was rapper. Hold on, that's tough. I just straight out the town, that's us. Told them I got the crown. Now what if the homies ain't feeling your sound? That's much. We're too booked in around, that's much. I lost my dog and I found bad luck. If you play with my name, you a clown. That's us for my team to LA. I am now that up. But I'm not underrated, that's an understatement. I'm the hottest coming off the feature. Went from my mother basement to 100 stages. I remember saving up the sneakers. Got me a deal before I got a feature. I was convinced to play me on his speaker. Body like never let nobody reach her. If he gon' say it, do it on a Nina. Flow unlocked. Way too small, I don't know no op. Stay to my lane, I don't know nuts top, and they know what I can cause they know my block. I put in paper, these froze up rocks, so I go ahead and take it, go show my knock. Mama gon' pray cause she know my fault. I'm just trying to get paid and control my spot. Clack, 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 boom! Hottest in the city, you already know it, Baby Go 2 reloaded. Clap!
Yo. What's good, YouTube? Y'all already know, man. It's your boy LeBron, female rap elite, back with another video. Yo, I'm in the background. I'm playing the damn Skang Liquid Mist remix. I think we need to do like a tutorial class. Cause I know there's so many people who listen all over. I know a lot of y'all don't know them lyrics like that. You know what I'm saying? So we need to do a tutorial class. And I'm charging $100 per ticket to teach you, even though I'm not West Indian, but I will teach you enough to understand it. So I will be passing out the pamphlets to how you can enter. So I'm going to be teaching you the lyrics to Liquid Mist. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important that everybody knows it. So let me know if you're interested. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram for the instant scam. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting wild. So yeah, y'all see what Shen say. Oh God, what Shen say? I say, with them gal mad, she not on the rhythm. The guys, let me see what Shen say. So listen, shout out to all the 90 people in the chat. Please make sure that you support the channel. Let me throw my cash app across the bottom. You know, Nicki Minaj was just announced for motherfucking Call of Duty. Also, we got to talk about Foxy Brown. Yo, let me tell you one thing about Foxy Brown fans. We all know each other. And it's a couple of them that we don't speak. But the ones that we do speak, it's like a huge family, right? So they do this thing where they look for information for Foxy all the time. So one of them hit me up last night. And it's funny to me because these are people who I know. It's not funny as to what they were saying, their feelings, but it's just like, I got these messages on Instagram and I see who it's from. It was Foxy Brown page. And I said, what the hell do they want? And they was like, yo, you need to watch your mouth on Twitter because you said X, Y, Z and this and that. And I honestly thought it was funny, but I do respect their feelings though. But they just had to understand I was coming from my perspective as well. Maybe I don't know the full details, but for what I was just saying, like, it was just a moment for like London Hill on the track with Nicki. You know what I'm saying? I understand things happen between her and Foxy, but they was just like, you know, you're trying to make it seem like Foxy was mad at her moment and it's not that or whatever, but she just wants the disrespect to be just as loud as the apology. But I felt like she apologized on her page. This is what I'm saying. Like, what are the ramifications for an apology? Like, you know, to you know, I guess that's based on who the individual is, what they feel an apology is. Now, I felt like that video, I even looked it up. They sent it to me. The video has 16,000 views on it. How much do you think, like, where do you, 16,000 views, I get it. That creates conversations or whatever the case may be. But if you want to be honest, a lot of people didn't even know that she was dissing her. That wasn't in the title or anything. The only thing that said is, like, she said in the lyrics that, you know, something about a deaf chick. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, you know, Foxy took offense to that. And it was a diss. So the only thing I could say is like, I never could tell a person how to feel when a person is talking about your disability. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. Hold on. Like that's different. Like if a person has a disability, like you know what I mean. It's not like, and I understand that from where she said it. Like when Kim did that, Kim made fun of her hearing loss too. A lot of the female rappers have, and she was just like, that's not saying like you know. And I understood her clearly when she was on the MTV, and she was like, that's not saying like, oh, you know, your shirt is too small or like you know something like that. She said you're laughing at like some sort of, and I understand that because shit, that's like somebody who lost like you know one of their you know that's one of you know you can't hear like that. That's one. Come on, that's one of your senses. That shit is important, and I could tell that that shit throws her off in her stage show and everything. So do you think she want to be out there like that? No. So I understand why she takes the disrespect to that level, because she will always be in interviews talking about like you know like these real. She was like you got these supposed to be real rappers like taking shots at my hearing and stuff like that. But you gotta realize rap is a dirty game. And I learned that coming from the battle rap and like listening to battle rap, coming up, listening to that. So coming from that world is everything is on the table. It's like you will get your feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I got the battle rap ropes because I clearly understand that shit. So listen, make sure that you support the channel always. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw the Cash App up on the screen. And also, let me see. Also, feel free to super chat as well. So let's move forward. Let me see. Nicki Minaj just always prevail. She should have never collabed with Charlie Horse. Who are you talking about? What's up, Ashley? What's up? What's up, Nick? Let's see. What's up, Paraphernalia? Yo, yes, break on Pontiac top. Yeah, because they need to know them lyrics. You know what I'm saying? What was your favorite part? I feel like everybody has a really special part in the song, right? Especially like I like Lisa Mercedes' part. Me boom boom bless. Let's bring the lyrics up real quick. Let's bring the lyrics up. I wish I could play it, but you know I'm gonna get hit for it and shit. I don't need to be getting hit. Hold on a second. Let's bring this up real quick. Hold on. Miss Obsession. Little Miss Obsession. Shout out to Patrice. Patricia, I say you just sent me a cash app. I appreciate that. So shout out to you. Maybe I will play the lyrics. Let's play the lyrics. And she sent me the $5. Please make sure that you know, of course, like, you know, support is support, but send me whatever because I appreciate that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That makes it worth the while. So maybe I will play the lyrics. So let's do that. Hold on a second. But I gotta hunker down. Like the rest of the month, I ain't gonna say the rest of the month because I still want to go live, but I need to start doing my uploads because it's getting to the what? It's the 9th. That means tomorrow's the 10th. We got to start stacking. I need to start getting I need to push. So I'm about to be doing my uploads. Let me see what's that reacted with. Okay. So listen, let's go to Spotify. I don't know if they put the lyrics on Spotify yet though. Hold on a second. Let's bring this up real quick and play that remix. All right, let's do that real quick before we get into the Call of Duty and the Cardi B fans is mad talking about say thank you, Cardi. Say thank you for what? Shut the hell up. Y'all niggas is pressed. I want to be in the mix like an ingredient because you rep a rap girl that's the comedian. You want to be in the mix like a ingredient because you rep a rap chick that's a comedian, huh? Just stop it. Like y'all always want to be in the mix of something. Just go along, run along. Hold on a second. What the fuck happened? All right, let's do it.
Hey, Nick.
Like I remember like A. Marie, for example, she got the remix to Talking to Me featuring Foxy Brown, and they flipped the beat and it just sounded like a little different. So I really like that remix a lot. So make sure you check out the Fine 9 remix. Nicki Minaj, Spice, Pambute, Lisa Mercedes, Dovey, London Hill, Lady LaShore, Desha Garcia, and Patrice Roberts, and of course Nicki too. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was fire. The one person that I feel like I've heard the less of was probably Dovey. I feel like I heard but I'm probably heard something from her and just don't know. But yeah, so it kind of felt good to know that I've heard all of those, heard of all of those women before, but I really didn't hear from much from Dovey or whatever. So I love A. Marie. Patrice part is probably my favorite. Such a vibe. Yeah, it's just like they switched it all up for her, right? It's like the whole Patrice Roberts part just sounds completely different. I felt like, yo, I had tweeted on Twitter, and Nicki liked it too. I had just tweeted out. I said I felt like when Patrice Roberts come on, they should switch the whole scenery. Like it just feels different. Like they need to switch it up. Take like 2 hours to just switch it up and just make it different, even for her little ass part, and just end the song. Because I just felt like her vibe of the song was just so different. Let's bring it back a little bit and listen to that. Hold on. Part come on, I see it like being like a light, like I don't know if it's like tropical, but it's really light, like clouds. Like it got to be like really pretty and blue and just pure. All of the dancers that she got with her, and I know you might think like you're going too far, but I see dancers in my head. And then as the instrumental ends off, they all got like this white on with they like chocolate dark skin or whatever, and it's just beautiful. That's how I be seeing shit in my head when I be thinking about music videos. I know you might think I'm crazy, but it's like you stepped onto the stage too, and it's like you getting your honorary before you even hit the mic. Like it's perfect. Like to me, it is. I don't know. Like it's perfect in my opinion. It's special. That's definitely special. So listen, let's get off of that. Let me see. Big up Nicki, Fig Dancehall, BBC Strength. So let's see. Patrice is the soft range. Yeah. Let me see. What Shensia say? Oh, I see. That's how I got mixed up looking at some other shit. Let me see what Shensia said. All is yours. Oh, it's this trendy singer. She passed away in an accident. What's her name? I was just listening to her song the other day. She got a song called All Is Yours. She died in a car accident, but when I was dating somebody, they put me onto her music. Hold on a second. Let me see. Shensia. I know Shensia ain't mad because she did a song with Megan that nobody even remembers. I'm glad I don't kiss ass. Shensia, shut the fuck up. It don't matter about kissing ass. You know what's so crazy? Listen, first and foremost, I want to say this. Please understand this. We are in this weird ass era in time where people feel like your career should be based off of a feature. I don't know if people have put this in your mind or anything like this. And this is another reason why, like, on some real shit, why I like young Devyn is because I feel like I see a lot of female rappers who get mixed up in that mix of wanting and doing certain shit for collaborations. Like, yeah, collaborate and do shit on your level where you feel like you could do shit or whatever, but work and make your own career, make it until you get to that point so you could get that respect. Like one of the dopest things I think they asked her in that interview with it was all hip hop, and they asked her something. She was like, even though she looks up to Nicki and Foxy, she was like, it was somebody else she mentioned, and she was just like, she might want to do something her way. You know, you want to see everybody do their thing their way, and then, you know, we all see each other at the top. I feel like that's dope. Like, find your way. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, drop a tear. I would rather Nicki work with Jay the Kingdom anyway. So I feel like Spice has been completely humble. Like she's been showing Nicki love. Like, you know, so what was she supposed to get a feature years ago? Spice don't kiss ass, and Shensia, you do be showing Nicki love just like everybody else. And this is what I don't like about the toxic shit like that, right? Because that in turn makes people feel like they don't want to show love because you'll get labeled as kissing ass. No, you don't. You miss out on opportunities by allowing shit that people say to keep you small. I'm telling you, one thing that I love to usher into ladies, I'm telling you, do not get tricked up. And the reason why I say this, and I'm telling you, I don't know what it was, but when my nieces was born, I ain't going front. I ain't going to say that I've never had any type of what do they call ideations or toxic ideations as a male or whatever, but I will keep it real with you. Is when my nieces were born, like in 2007, it started to make me look at things a lot differently, like as far as like, you know, just like the day-to-day of like, you know, what women go through, especially when you speak to your nieces every day, like, and it just be like certain things happen. So it makes you just understand more, right? So what I will say is that I notice with women, they get too caught up with, like, you know, psychologically with what people feed them. Like, for example, how can I put it in a way? You know how I tried to say, like with Megan Thee Stallion, I said she always comes out with these songs that are produced by Lil Ju Beats, but I said she's probably that girl where this nigga keep emailing her shit all the time, and that's all she doing because he's forcing it. Like as men, we like I have you know, we liberal. Like you might fuck with a producer, but you might get heat from somebody else. It's just like, yeah, I see your emails, nigga, but like I'm fucking with over here. And I feel like with women sometimes they get kind of like in those modes where people be trying to like latch on. Like, nah, unless you just latching on to support me, that's different. But if you're just trying to like control some shit, and I feel like with Megan, she got that going on with Lil Ju. So I felt like she tried to have some new sounds on her new project. But I was like, damn, is this nigga just emailing her all these beats and just like, yo, what the hell? What's going on? Because yeah, you burning out with Lil Ju. You know what I mean? So I always preach that to women: be liberal, because listen, that's how you get caught up. Somebody telling you some shit and then you stuck doing some shit one way because they want you to be stuck. Nah, fuck that. I learned that from when I moved to Houston, right? You know how when you grow up, and I ain't learned this until I moved here. You know how you grow up and you have that one barber, and then some shit happen and you don't got no appointment and you can't get your hair cut. Nope. I'm telling you, as you get older, you learn to have options. You better create those relationships. Why? And then, you know, when sometimes you get looked at like, why would you know? You have to create relationships. You can't just have one person. Just like I felt like I talked on this before. I feel like Nicki should have more than one hairdresser. You just have to. You got to have more than one relationship. You have to. I'm telling you. You should be natural with doing business that way, so nobody should even feel like they get in some sort of personalized relationship with you anyway, just to keep it on the up and up. You should just keep it like that. Like, oh, like, yo, you know what? You do some things dope, but you know, so when I'm not working with them, I'm definitely going to reach out to you. Or when I'm not working, and just keep the energy like that. As long as you ain't on some shit where it's just like, oh, this is my exclusive. Because sometimes it works better when you got exclusive too. But nah, because with men, we gonna find our way. We gonna move around. We gonna find different producers to be like, okay, this nigga got a sound, but I'm seeing I'm reaching a certain, you know, point with you. I need to look around. So that's one thing I always notice with women. You get stuck because somebody told you something and now you hear, and it's just like, damn, I wasted this amount of time here. I should have moved around. Yeah, move around. Be used to moving around. Be used to being very liberal with any and everything you do. Like, okay, fuck that. It's funny how these producers think that they could just put hits for women. You must be Aquarius like me, because that's how I think. Yeah, that's how I think. I don't like nobody controlling me. I don't like no last minute decision makings or anything. Nope. Hell no. I don't like none of that. If it's something last minute, just count me out. I don't like nothing too. Of course, like when you're doing business on a level, it's going to get complicated. You might have to go through paperwork, but I'm talking about just with some regular shit. Like, nah. I was so happy, man. I got me some good. I'm not even gonna say what I got, but I got some good shit today. So it's funny how these men, Shinsia got signed and started putting out trash. So let's go to Shinsia's page right now. There's 276 people here. Please make sure that you thumbs up the video. Let's go to Shinsia and see what she's saying. Nobody cares if you're talking about too bad you don't kiss ass. How did you get the Megan Thee Stallion collaboration, which I was in the video doing nothing, doing absolutely nothing? What is this interpreted as? Please. And if Spice was kissing ass, she should have had a collaboration years ago. That's what I'm saying. And the bad part about this is somebody will see this and they'll be like, you know what? They won't really know how to form an opinion on their own. And they'll see that shit and they'll just be like, yeah, I'm not going to show love because, yeah, I don't want to be a pair. It's like, what is this person ain't going to put no money in your pockets by me not showing love? What is that based on what you think? That's not helping me out. Like, fuck you. That's your own. That's what I'm telling you. And that's another thing too. Like your own, like, you know how I used to think like it was so fucked up sometimes? Like Jay-Z would be like, so listen, understand this shit. So Jay-Z, I remember in interviews when like Foxy Brown, Jay-Z wasn't cool. And she would be like, you know, he got like basically when that shit happened with a mill. And so he was like, well, she worked with AZ and Nas and him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, why can't I get? And you know, even though I personally feel like it was rooted in bad faith and that's why a mill didn't last, it was rooted. He didn't get a mill. I felt like he was trying to be funny. He was trying to replace Foxy. And that's why she said that shit on that song. How the fuck you have a soldier and replace her with a Doja? Yep. How the fuck you have a soldier and replace her with a Doja? She was out of here fast. Yes, she was. I knew Emil wasn't gonna last because her voice was annoying. But shit, they should have her last. As long as they trying to make Cardi last, they should have at least made her last. Shit, she was in and out. Emil was in and out. You know that burger spot where you gotta tell them? I tell them to make my burger well done when I go there. I want well done, and I want grilled onions on my shit. I don't want none of that special sauce on that shit. None of that funny shit. I don't want your fries, and I don't want none of your drinks because them shits is watered down. Y'all got to realize the business the business model for In-N-Out Burger is to be as cheap as possible. And that's why when you go there, them fries is trash. They get so cold so quick. It ain't really no potato to it. They literally shoestring potatoes. They don't taste like nothing. Have no taste to it, anything. So when I go there, I tell them well done burger, no special sauce, and I want grilled onions on my shit. Grilled. I go there maybe once every 2 months. And tomorrow I'm starting my fasting. So, we have to fast. Today I did fast today I fasted for about, I had Wingstop last night, and I think I probably got done eating Wingstop in the 10 o'clock hour. I did have 2 drinks after that, so I probably didn't drink. I probably was drinking to probably almost like 12 a.m. until I fell asleep. So, and then I was over at my friend's house and we had some cake at like 1:30, 1:45. So yeah, I did fast for about 12, 13 hours. If you want to be honest, like I did, because, that was about 12 hours, 12, 13 hours or whatever. But tomorrow I'm going to push it to 16. I'm telling you, that shit helps you, but don't take any of my advice. Make sure that you go speak to your doctor, especially if you're on medication and things like that. Don't do no fasting or whatever. So what's up, Tatiana Russell? Yeah, Shensi had been talking to Nicki Mom Girl years. They got a couple of pics. So yeah, who cares what Shensi feels? The collaboration happened. There's nothing that you could do about it. Let's see what people are saying in the quotes. I know this colorist sucking dick producer's dick ain't too. Whoa, not Shensi. I know this colorist sucking producer's D-I-Sai. She talking about them sucking their D-I-Sai. It's very different if you love the guy, whatever. CY Spice, the queen of dancehall. CY Spice, yeah, this is what I'm saying. And what I loved about this too is that all of the ladies on that shit got credited. They got all that boost for their monthly listeners on Spotify, which is fucking dope. Let me see what they go up to now. Yep, Liquid Miss got 500,000 streams on Spotify. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't front like this is like, hold on a second. Let me stop sharing this for a second. I just want to show you this, just as this to show you how a collaboration changes people's lives. Like, I want to show you the importance so you can understand how deep it is, so you can understand the way that I think, right? You see how Lady LaShore just said that this year that she was going to retire, right? She just felt like, she said it on her Twitter page. We could go through her page too. She said she was going to retire because she felt like ever since she came out and said what Atlantic did, she just been blackballed. So she ain't been able to get like anything. So she had her monthly listeners or whatever on Spotify. I think she was maybe close to 200,000, but since she did the song with Nicki, she's up to, almost 700,000. Monthly followers. Liquid Miss, 500,000 streams on Spotify, released on Thursday. So for that song, you seen how I just clicked on that. Imagine if you was a person like me and you just listened to the song like Lady LaShore, and then now you discovered her. Now you went through her catalog and you're seeing different songs that she's came out with. You see different things that she's on. So just from doing that collaboration with Nicki, she's on the new music release Friday, and I think you stay on there for a week. But still, that's a base of 3 million people like this playlist, and that song is number 6. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you benefit. So yeah, I think it is important when you do a song with Nicki Minaj, you're gonna get placed in different and this is with any person. You get your own playlist too when you do your own song. But what I'm saying is, could you imagine to a person like, hold on a second, let me just show you some like. Let's go to a smaller person who we know is on this song. Give me a second. I don't think they updated London Hill, but let's look at London Hill's page. They got her streams on the wrong page, but let's just see if this was her first page. If this was her first page, so right now, She has 373 just from this collaboration, 373 monthly listeners just off of that. You understand what I'm saying? New music, all of these different playlists is just from Nicki Minaj. You understand what I'm saying? Then there's other playlists that people putting her music on. Do you see how this starts to grow? Other playlists, people start putting your music on. You see how it already started. I think this is my playlist. But you see how it starts? Yeah, that's how it starts. So, yo, that a feature is a huge thing, and it starts to, it brings more people into your music. Let me just see. London Hill. Oh, this is her page right here. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, so once they link this up, all of her other stuff, it will grow because it's like it's still helping. She already on one playlist right now, but so you see how like a lot of the New York girls is linked together. You got Connie Diamonds and London Hill. Connie Diamond and Young Devyn. Let's do that. To Young Devyn too. So she just crossed her song "Outside" with Fabio Foreign just crossed 500,000 streams on Spotify. So yeah, check her out. Check her music out. She just came out with Baby Goat 2. Make sure that you check that out as well on Apple Music, Spotify. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So let's see. Young Devyn, the queen of drill. You know what I be wanting to know? I wonder if Young Devyn and Asian Doll's cool. I don't really see the link. I don't really see how she would like something like that, but I be wondering, like, because I be seeing how certain girls move, you know what I'm saying? But I just kind of like, if it ain't, if anything that's not, it's just not. And if it is, it is, you know what I'm saying? You know, Asia, she came to New York. She thought she was going to take that shit over. I don't ever see her posted on none of the New York pages unless I missed it. You know what I'm saying? So Asian, she just trying to ride a wave. Like, you got to be able to do your thing. Because what happens if drill goes out next week? What kind of songs is you gonna be doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to just be able, like, you got to be able to rock some shit. Like, I like how like Young Devyn was talking about even with doing drill. She was just like, even if drill, I don't remember what she said verbatim, but it was just like you could do drill, but you just gotta be nice. Like if you nice, you could just kind of like, quiet out the whatever she said. I can't remember what she said, but it makes sense. That's kind of like how I feel about Jay-Z too. Yeah, I know how Jay-Z jump different genres. I feel like that is a career, especially if you're a rapper. Like me personally, do I want to say this? Nah. I feel like that's even though it's anything that a person could do, I don't feel like you should ever give up your method. Like when you like the things that take you to get you in your bag and shit like that, we all have a process. I just know when it's time for me, when it's time for me to start doing something that I want to do, I start listening to the music that inspires me and I start going back and it kind of like breathes life into me too. So I could say that. But yeah, like niggas in New York don't even want her there. That's crazy. Yeah. I remember somebody commented on Asian Doll post. They was just like, when she posted a video the other day, they was like, damn, you collaborating with another nobody? She said, yeah, not you, or some shit like that. That shit made me laugh. I was like, damn, they on Asian Doll ass. Like she another one, like she would be threatened. Devyn is more authentic. Yeah, she would. And it's lyrically, she's crazy. You can't fuck with her like that. And I think a lot of them know that. I think a lot of them do. So my favorite song is Anaconda. Let's see. Hey, Laurent, everyone in the chat. Thanks for putting me onto Young Devyn. I finally got a chance to check her out. She's a future. Yeah, and only 20 years old rapping like that too. Like, it'd be shocking looking at her. Like, when I seen her video with Kenzo B, I was just like, oh my God, because you got to realize, like, I was introduced to her when they first posted her on, the blogs and stuff like that. But I guess when Destiny has started talking about her, like, over the summertime, that's what made me click in. And that's when I started to reach out to, I'm like, oh shit, this is fire. Like, because all I remember before was that child star. I didn't see how it connected to the adult. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's hard for a lot of people. It's like I was one of those people when I was younger. I did like some little Bow Wow songs, but I felt like he struggled to become an adult star and struggled to do the music. I don't know what it is with him. I don't know what it is, but I think it's funny because even with Young Devyn music, she sounds older in her music, but it kind of reminds me of like when Foxy was younger. Like, yo, Foxy had this freestyle. Let me see if I could bring this shit up. She had this freestyle over the fucking Money Power Respect beat. I don't know if I'm gonna get hit for it. I might get hit for it, but shit, I'm already get hit because I'm already going to get hit because I already played something. But it's just like the way that her voice was like, I like that because I could kind of hear like, she still has this because she still is young. You 20 years old. That girl's 20 years old. It's like you got nothing but time to grow and just become better. So let me look this up real quick. Money, power, respect. So, yo, I want to say this. Outside of Shantia, we don't even know what Shantia is talking about. If she hating, whatever the case may be, we don't truly know. So, listen, what I wanted to say was, so do you find that this is actually crazy? Because I felt like with this collaboration with Spice, with Nicki Minaj, the Fine Nine remix, right? I felt like, this was a Caribbean, West Indian, soca, calypso, collaboration, whatever, right? Did you feel like the energy was different? Like, cause you imagine like when the remix, when the Queen mix came out for Super Freaky Girl, it was a lot of anger. I felt like amongst the American ladies, I felt like it was. Tell me if you feel like I'm wrong because I posted that on Twitter and I didn't even think that people was gonna like it like that. It got almost 100 likes, and I didn't even think that people was gonna take to it like that. But I made a mental note of it, and I didn't understand why these people were mad. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Why, or like even from Lakia, that was ugly the way that she came out and did that. I wouldn't forget that. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it 100% real. And motherfuckers be faking for sure. Listen, you don't gotta be fake. Want me to tell you some real shit? I don't know what's the better way to say it because I know I was speaking to somebody about this before. I don't know. As long as your envy is not in a way where you're trying to, hurt someone or whatever, like I think people lie and make it seem like people are not jealous or people are not envious or people are not fond. Maybe you say fond, right? I think I would say like I could be fond of something if somebody has something, but I never seen somebody with something and it made me wanted to hurt them to take it. I just be like, damn, you doing your thing. I wish everybody was like that, right? When blood clot drop, nobody can be mad. I still don't like Lakia. Yeah, I don't like her either. And we in a phase now where everybody's pretending to like everybody because Cardi came in and we've seen the loser win. So, gotta be happy. Happy for you, girl, even though you trash and I don't listen to your shit. I'm happy for you. Do your thing. I really want young Devyn to do like not like skits online, but I feel like she could do a lot of things where people, because I feel like with her, right? People expect the same thing out of every female rapper. They want you to be a twerker. They want you to shake your ass and do things like that. But so I had this thing in my mind, like I would love to see her walking down the street and then like girls approach her like, oh, like I be seeing you online, but it's like, you rap and shit, but it's like, why you don't be shaking your ass and doing so? It would be good to see her responses. Like I think it would be funny and it would create conversation like in your lane. See, I like to do stuff like that, like to think about like things like that. Cause like what could you do to wake people's minds up? Because I seen when she went to her school the other day, people like to see that footage of you out and about and doing stuff. And she don't post stuff like that a lot. And I said that to London Hill too. I said, why you don't be posting more content? Like you gotta, and you know what? And I want to tell you this too. And I'm pretty sure that artists can relate to this. If you know me, you know that I have a business page and you know what type of business I have, right? When I tell you, you'll see me posting and you'll be like, oh, I see you on Twitter or do whatever. Any stuff like that is mindless. Once it becomes a business and you have to create content and you have to do it, I'm telling you, it becomes, what's the word that I want to say? What's the word when something is just kind of like it's daunting? Yeah, it becomes daunting. Social media, when you become like to doing it from a business aspect, it's like, damn, you would think that it's so easy to just let's just shoot a skit. Like, let's just do some shit. I'm just gonna walk down the street, you're gonna approach me, say some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just kind of like break through some stereotypes on some shit like that. It seems very easy, but you got to get it done. And it's annoying. I'm telling you. People be like, why you ain't posting so long? I got shit that I can post. I just don't do it because I'm just encumbered by other things. And it's sad because I feel like with Black people, especially, I'm not saying all of us, but I feel like with us, we want to have our hands on a lot of things. With me, especially with having a small business, I don't really want anything that my hand is not on. So with that, it slows down some things because I got to review everything. Fuck that. Because when it go out, it's going to be me. So I'm about to make some changes with my business. Like, I had a delivery business for the past 4 years. I'm about to change that shit to be mail order only. And because I just can't do it, it's just too much with the gas. And this city is a huge city. It's not upstate New York where everything is 10, 15 minutes apart. Everything is I could do a delivery in one area and go somewhere 45 minutes away. And while I'm used to it and I love the city, it's too big. So after I made the decision to kind of like change my model to my business, where instead of doing delivery, we about to do shipping only, and then that saves me time too. Shit, I got bit by a dog in this damn business within the past 4 years. That what kind of dog was it? It was what's that damn dog that the attack dog, the German Shepherd. Yo, that shit fucked you. If I'm happy I had them Levi's on, because if I ain't had them Levi's on, yo, that shit would have got to the back of my leg. It would have probably took a chunk of my leg out. So I was doing a delivery one night, and I got to this place, and I walked through I don't know why I walked through the fucking, and ever since then I don't walk through nobody driveway. When people got their cars in the driveway, don't walk through people's driveway, because you don't know, because some people might leave their dog out there just to be on some shit. And that's exactly what they did. But the dog was chained. So what I did was, I guess they must have had people stealing, because you got to realize Houston, you might think it sound like, no, Houston is like New York City on some shit. It's over 3 million people population. Something's always happening here. That's why I'm telling you, like a nigga like me, let me just quick segue and just tell you how I roll, right? You will get got out this motherfucker. I remember the other night, I was about to go to this convenience store to get me some cigarillos. I pulled up. I seen this car on the side street. It had just pulled up and it turned the lights off. They looked at me. I looked at them. I said, what would happen is I would hop out and go into this store, and then it would just be easy. I don't know why my mind be going there, but if I feel a certain way before I pull up and hop out, because you got to think about it. Nope. Hell no. I'm sorry. And if you don't think like that, maybe you don't. But I watch everything, and I just didn't feel right getting out there. So I said, no, let me go over to the other store. And I just pulled out, you turned it. Nah. See, a lot of things, why I feel like a lot of people shit be happening to them? Because they have this thing in their mind where they don't want to be pussy. No, you got to think about your life. And if you can avoid something, why not avoid it? Why not avoid it? Like, nah, I feel like that New York teaches you that. Like, no, fuck that. And especially if you lacking, you ain't gonna run into no situation like that. No, nah. This is Houston. This is over 3 million people. It's just like living in New York City. It's all types of mental illness. People got all types of come ups. Hell no. I scoped the scene. I'm telling you, most of the time, yeah. So damn, I'm gonna listen later. Just stopping by to show some love. What's up, Candy? I can't wait until Queen Mix 2 Cupcake on it. Her popular songs are freaky. Me say, me reach the fun done. Them can't get no more blood clot attention. Take a damn man, some girl fi get bun. Pretty face Chinese bacon, one bun. Yeah, she killed that. So yeah. Let's go up. Let me read some of the comments, since people complain. I'll be reading the comments. I feel like no one had an excuse to say word dick riding is crazy, because the girls were so loud about it last month. That shit in the club is gonna go dumb. You want more Cupcake music? So it's a Cupcake fan in the comments. She would kill that song about why she different from the other rappers. I need more content from London Hill. See, I was talking to her about that, though. I had an opportunity to actually speak to her. I said, what is it? But you have to realize this. You have to go be in the mind state of an independent artist. Everything that you do has to look good. You have to have an aesthetic for everything, or whatever the case may be. And not even an independent artist for everybody. And then it takes energy. Then you got to do it. And it sounds really simple to get executed, but then you just got to do it. Like, it's a lot. I can tell that it is a lot. So let's see. Shout out to you, Candy C. I appreciate that. See, now I made $10 so far today, so it's gonna make up for the copyright strike. I need to make at least $3,000 more. Now I'm playing. I'm fucking with you. But yeah, please, never hesitate to support the channel. Cash App is on the screen. Super Chat as well. LeBron, do you think Nicki will give us a video for 9? I think that would be dope. I would love to see them all perform, maybe they should perform in every single country that's like in the Caribbean. They should go to Jamaica. They should go to Trinidad. They should go to Antigua and Saint Kitts, Nevis. Where else? I think I'm missing one. I wish Asian didn't pigeon herself in a space where people don't want to work with her. Yeah, now Asian doing all these New York City collabs trying to do this drill shit. But I mean, if you buy into it, you buy into it. I just don't feel like it's right that Asian trying to talk about Katie Got Mad, talking about, oh, I'm mentioning you now, you getting booked and all of this shit. It's like, Asian, sweetie, don't knock yourself out. You ain't doing nothing really that major. Like, to be honest, like Asian, come on, stop it, stop. Oh, Guyana, yeah, I just think Spice in Guyana, but see, I ain't even gonna bring that up right now. So yeah, I would like to see her perform in Guyana too. That would be dope. But the other remix. Do you hear Akbar's song Holy Grail? Listen, can I be completely honest with you? I heard Akbar's mixtape and I felt like it was okay, but it wasn't anything that made me want to go back to it. I heard 3 songs that she posted. Is it the 3 songs? Is that what you're talking about? It was okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was okay. I feel like with a lot of these rappers, it's a lot of loose ends. It's just a lot. It's a lot of loose ends in a rap. And like, you got to be consistent to me, like lyrically. And maybe you don't understand that, what I'm trying to say. But let me bring this up real quick because I was talking about this with the Money, Power, Respect. Let me bring that up. And I'm going to waste my breath. Let's go.
Show them how real females get down. Cherry, Foxy.
She was gangster for coming on Lil' Kim beat too, because you know Lil' Kim was on the Money, Power, Respect. Like she was like, I feel like on some real shit, Foxy kind of changed that because then Remy, she would get on girls' beats and shit too. Sometimes you got to switch the tempo up. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, if this is my word of advisement, shake that shit up. These female rappers be acting like shit is so, like, they be so scary. No, you heard Shorty. Yo, Remy would do that shit. Oh, word. Kim came out with a new single. I'm about to freestyle over her beat now. You got to shake it up. Why y'all not doing that no more? Why is it scary? Scary. You gotta shake this shit up.
How real females get down. Cherry, Foxy. That's right. Check it out.
Or that hoes wanna stop my chips. Listen. That's right.
That's right. In the song. Or y'all wanna stop my chips. Stare chick down when I rock my whips. Knowing that you hating on the low, block my it, stick me for the ice on my wrist. I keep the chrome fit, make me so sick. Y'all broads give me honesty, no choice but to shoot.
Can we just talk about the Trini girls? Let's talk about Nicki. Let's talk about Young Devyn. Let's talk about Foxy. Can we talk about the fucking lyricism? Like, just the point. Like, it's just. Listen, I think we might be onto something. Somebody just needs to do a case study on that alone. Let's go.
Y'all hoes wanna stop my chips?
Yeah.
That's right. In the song. Or y'all wanna stop my chips? Stare chick down when I rock my whips.
Knowing that you hate me on the low.
Cock block my it.
Stick me for the ice on my wrist.
I keeps the chrome fit.
I make me so sick. Y'all broads give me honesty.
No choice but officially firm. No extra, no surprises, no disguises, no boxes, no nonsense. Can't carry shit on my wrist. More to this. And picture me this. Rather push the 6 with your nigga, your trick. Check it.
I'm loving it.
Check it. And I'ma waste my breath on these straight lame shit that ain't never gonna rap. Babe, bro, yeah, I'm saying what she on me for. How you wildin', trying to slide me a bottle of mo. I'm saying that's the way you playin'. Who drink the rosé? I'm a straight crisp chick. That's the first set up. In the yes, Scotty pushing everything from a 5 coupe to a GS. And I don't give a fuck. And you know I'm bad. Just me and my bitch. Non-Ruger, bitch. And
That's right.
That's right.
GS.
What? The rap Marilyn Monroe, shit with plenty dough, been through plenty shit done left, plenty stiffs done left, plenty traces. Y'all the type of chicks that'll switch your roly faces, the front in plenty places. Wouldn't y'all wanna be this bitch? Have a nigga like Jigga that'll ice your wrist. Perrier, you wet with the slight lemon twist. Y'all broads is artificial, my teta's official. Still stash the pistol, ridiculous cheese. Rock the full length sable occasionally. You heard? The colorful, they ain't nothing new. Chick like me, I had your whole crew like damn, you coming through. Heard Fox shot it, now you bout it, please. Ain't no numbers on your bend, then to me it's a 3. That's right. That's right.
I am
Right.
afraid.
Now bring it. If you want to see me on the rap, bring it.
They wasn't fucking with her back then. Yes, they wasn't fucking with her like that. They just wasn't. Hold on a second. Let me take this out. I have my damn AirPods in. Peace to the gods. What's up, Shy? Let's see. She would put Cardi up there too. She trending. Stop being behind the songs. It'd be messing up. I don't care. Chop chop. Then go find the song. You already see what I'm sharing. Go find it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. I'm sharing the song, and it's not messing the song up. It's if anything, I'm helping you out to understand the lyrics of what she's actually saying. So, whatever. It is what it is. Foxy also remixed All About the Benjamins. Yeah, let me find out. You be in with the nine now, big time cat with the chrome down nine now. What you know about swerving and suburban? Crystal pour, we perping till we burping. Lamb skin on mine to stay Persian. Ill nana nigga act like learning. Come on, you know I know that. Don't try to call me out. Yeah, I know about the Benjamins. You know that. You know that. You know that. So I comes across for real, never fake, face it. Everything I touch it. See, she was dissing back then too, where she was like, what she say? My tetas official, talking about her titties, because that's when Kim got her titties done. What she say? My tetas official, still stash the pistol, ridiculous cheese. I rock the full length sable occasionally. You heard? And then that's when Kim was wearing them colorful minks and shit like that, or them furs. And she was like, them colorfuls ain't nothing new. Chick like me, I had your whole crew. Like, damn, she be coming through. Yeah, her Fox shot it. Now you bout it, please. And them ain't no numbers on your bins. And the me is a 3. Those is vintage freestyles back from like the Mace days and the Cameron. Like those are the good freestyles. I wish Lil Kim would try to switch the beat and tempo and try new beats. You heard some of her new music? What new music? Who's not trendy? Are you talking about Cardi? She said that to copy Nicki. Oh yeah, I do believe that too. I don't think Cardi is really. No, I really don't. So listen, we about to get into that. Hold on, where's that shit at? Let me go. Google.com. Let me go to that Call of Duty and bring that up because Cardi fans is mad, boy. They mad. Like, why y'all mad? Because Nicki got the Call of Duty. First and foremost, you don't know because Cardi came out and said that shit. And now that I think about it, how you know how she is, who knows the reason why she said that anyway? She probably wanted to plant a seed of like, you know, she knew that this day would happen, that they would go along and somebody else would get the deal. But let's bring this up real quick. Minaj, Call of Duty. I need to take out my stuff in the freezer. Call of Duty. Let me go to news. All right, let's bring this up real quick. If you're still here, please make sure that you thumbs up the video. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, all of that. Okay. So you see it. So Nicki Minaj and Lando Norris hypes the Call of Duty fans appearing in the Modern Warfare 2 live action trailer. So you see the picture of Nicki. She looks beautiful. I guess that was the day she was, she was in that trailer. And I think she was on set. So I'm assuming that this is for the Call of Duty. So after a long wait, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is finally within reaching distance. Fans are hyped to play the game as soon as it hits the shelves on October 28th. To keep the excitement among the fans, Call of Duty released a video featuring some big name celebrities like Nicki Minaj and Lando Norris. Again, Nicki for the Call of Duty. So listen, let's keep going. So Modern Warfare 2 is a sequel of the 2019 rebooted MW series developed by Infinity Ward and released under the Activision banner. The game would take place 3 years after the events of the 2019 Modern Warfare. The game will revolve around the elite Task Force 141. They must prevent a critical situation while dealing with a terrorist organization and drug cartel. You see, listen, I hate that. I hate the internet. Because why you advertising tires? Because I've been talking about that shit. I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. That shit be knowing and trying to get in your mind. Like the shit is sick. Let's keep going. Anyway. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 live activation trailer features some big names. So many video game companies release live action trailers to promote their upcoming games. Further, they feature famous personalities in their trailers to promote it to a broader audience. Call of Duty also did something similar to promote Modern Warfare 2 to the fans. Modern Warfare. I feel funny. You know why I feel funny saying that? Because this girl that I used to go to school with, she used to try to like tease people and like try to be funny. I think that she was honestly on it though too, but she was just like she would make jokes. Like I remember when I first went to the public school, right? So you know that at the like every morning they ask you, you know, okay, they're having chicken patties today. Do you want chicken patty or do you want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Do you want a egg salad sandwich or do you want a tuna fish sandwich? So I remember when I first went to public school, I didn't trust I didn't trust it, so I would only eat peanut butter and jelly and chocolate milk. That was my meal I would eat every day until I started opening up eating the pizza stuff like that. So in the morning time, depending on I guess your parents' wages or whatever, you would have to walk to the front of the class and pay for your lunch every day. So I remember every day I have to get up and bring. I think I had to give them like $1 every day for lunch. So she was in the back of the class and she used to always say like, "Oh, she ain't have to pay. She on welfare." What the fuck is welfare? She would always say that. She was like, "Oh, she don't got to pay for her lunch. She on welfare. She on welfare." Oh man, that shit low key is classes as hell. Like you see who's paying for lunch, who's not. Like I used to like taking all those tickets down. Did y'all do that in your school too? When you would get the tickets, and then somebody would have to bring all the tickets down to the cafeteria for lunch. Tell me if you experienced that when you was at school. Anyway, let's keep going. So all right. So Call of Duty dropped the video on various social media platforms for the MW2 promotions, but what got everyone's attention was the faces who in the video singing Squad Up. The video starts with the American rapper Little Baby, followed by the big name musical artists like Kane Brown. Am I saying his name right? Kane Brown and Nicki Minaj. Also, the comedian actor Pete Davidson was in the video. She got a bag off that. Who cares about who's mad? Take that shit and shove it up your ass. Who gives a fuck with the deals that they couldn't get or whatever? Who got the deal? Who rocking the deal? Who's paid for the deal? For real. So anyway, but these artists weren't the only famous personalities in the live action trailer. Also featuring many world-class athletes like the Arsenal soccer star Bukayo Saka, McLaren, F1 prodigy Lando Norris, and American footballers Jalen Ramsey and David Long. Moreover, the famous Call of Duty team Nuke Squad of the esports organization FaZe Clan was also a part of the video. And I also want to say this too. How the hell you don't know that she was also going to be included on here with Nicki? You don't know what it was. So I feel like people need to just shut up. Like you just want to say like, "Oh, Cardi gave say thank you, Cardi." Shut the fuck up. You talking about a female rapper who want to be in the game to get handbags and want to have some accolades. Like ask her what her passion's for. Like shut up. Like stop talking about these handbag female rappers. Excuse me. So anyway, COD COD fans excited, hyped by the new live action trailer. So you know they're excited. So the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 live action trailer spread like wildfire on the internet. It didn't take much time for the fans from various fields to take notice of the video. Fans are more hyped than before to play the upcoming FPS title. They showered the live action trailer with love. So they posted a lot of the people doing Ray. Please make sure that you support the channel. Thumbs up the video if you're still here. Please thumbs up the video. Make sure that you super chat. And if you see this, I do like this cologne right here. Do any of y'all know about the Bond number 9s? I really do want the Bond number 9, but I'm trying to fit it in my budget because I just don't understand how I could pay $400 for a cologne. But I really want it. Every time I'm so close to pull the trigger on it, I don't want to do it. So if you feel like I deserve it, you know, just make my dreams come true. But if any of y'all ever had that, comment in the comments and let me know what you think about that. I want the Greenwich Village one. I feel like that is the best one that I smelled. When me and my niece went to Neiman's, we sprayed it and we smelled that. We sprayed like a few of them on some cards. We left them all in the car. And when she was here over the week, every time we got in the car, we'd be like smelling them. They were so good. Yeah, so I'm gonna eventually going to do it, but I just like right now I'm just like 300, $400 for some cologne, but I'm gonna get it because I feel like, listen, we in this existence one time. What you gonna do? You gonna be like, I wish I would have got that cologne when you laying up on that deathbed, and that $300 ain't gonna keep you alive anyway. So get what you want and move on. So I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna fit it in or whatever. So yeah, so that's pretty much it on that. So shout out to Nicki. Let's go to Twitter and see if we could find any of these fans talking about trending. Thank you, Cardi. Like, what? Hold on a second. So when you see this shit with your own eyes, listen, ain't this crazy? Hold on. I was just talking about Anne Marie, and she's trending on Twitter. It's just one thing that got me tripping. It's just one thing that got me. Hold on a second, Malibu Mitch. Hold on, let me bring this up real quick. I really want to play a song because I want to roll up another blunt, but I'm good. Because I'm about to get up at 9. Well, let me do this real quick. Let me play this song real quick. I'm gonna be right back. What should I play? Should I play "Get Off Me" by Foxy Brown, or should I play "They Don't Like Me"? Shout out to Foxy Brown because she really got a lot of music. Like, and I don't want the fans to think like this. I'm just not. I'm not going to kiss ass. Like, I don't have no reason to. If I felt like, okay, Foxy talking about Akbar to get signed, I know she probably like Akbar, but I don't feel like. I feel like this, if Nicki was going to sign somebody, I feel like I got to see a little more consistency, and that's from anybody. Like, I feel like if there's more misses in your music than hits, like, and it just like lyrically, and I'm not saying that Akbar is not talented lyrically, but I'm only one person. Maybe Nicki sees something amazing in her or whatever. But to me personally, I got to see some. I have to, and listen, a lot of people been rapping for a long time, but that doesn't mean that everybody can write songs or whatever. You ever spent time on Station Head and just listen to independent artist music, and you do hear some fire, and then sometimes you don't? I spent hours and hours upon hours in those rooms listening to different people's music and hearing people like, oh, that's a hit. I could see if you had a deal that would go up. And then you hear a lot of people music where you could be like, yeah, people think they're interested in entertaining, but the more I hear them, more discipline and training. People think they're interested in entertaining, but I'm quick to tell them more discipline and training. Facts. So listen, let's play this real quick. I'm about to come right back. Let's do Get Off Me. Let's get on some cocky shit.
Get off me, get off me.
Oh my God.
Get off me, get off me.
Get off my dick, bitch, stop frontin', I'm home. Y'all know I'm not coming off this throne. And call me the female pop, whether y'all like it or not. Y'all see this crown here belong to Fox. I can't stop, I won't lose. I'm Brooklyn zone, I'm not Hollywood. Don't get us confused and don't get it twisted. I'm the best that did it. I had y'all bitches throwing on they throwbacks and fitted. Whoa, Fox the Wallace, number 106 in Park. My throwback had bitches calling they stylists. They say I walk, stay talk with malice. My reputation is 7 and my rhymes is callous, but that's the shit I'm on. And think I ain't hear this faggot ass rap dude on Doug Banks in the morning. What kind of real nigga go with a broad? See the nerve of this coward nigga, oh my God. And little man, I'm the first bitch to sign a Def Jam. How can I be the best? I'm from the best man. And before this bullshit gets sticky, don't make me have to call the squad with me to get this cracking. Y'all know Fox first reaction. I look at Lil Eve like a Yorkie rapping now. Toxic, jealousy, I said. Got all these rap bitches mad at me, I said, please. The nerve of this bum bitch Eve. How the fuck you catch a brick with Alicia Keys now? Catch the feed, in stores, yes indeed. Best believe it's a classic, bastards.
Get off me, get off me. Get off me, get off me.
I walk my dick, I'm not going toe to toe. I'm still vexed, I had to bring out flow, but y'all can't do this press shit, talking reckless. I beg your pardon, Fox the Don Gargan. And when y'all reach about 500 scan, now mom and pop goals. See, that's when you talk ball. Been doing the numbers since 15 years old, and been doing them hummers way before it got cold. And still, I run with the same old squadron. My office still on at the garden. Whoa, J Big Nas, Pac and Fox, and 5 Elite. How you could Compare me to bitches in Sweden. So you left the hood, remember Hollywood? Then you shitted on your crew, the streets can't respect you, homie. Explain exactly why bitches going at me, cause to get to the top, they go with Fox. Foxy with that bullshit, I roll for Delph. No wings to industry friends, I earned my wealth. Fuck up. So next time you pick up a pen to go with Fox, remember for cool your blood clots up. Fuck y'all think it's a racist, a bitch if you get in our bomba clot fiesta. How dare you question who write my shit? Now don't forget I signed your autograph in 96, bitch.
Get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me.
Also, I just want to say this too, right? And I think this is worth pointing out. And shout out to all of the Foxy Brown fans. And like on some shit, I don't really be only people who I really don't fuck with like that is the Cardi fans. But if you follow me on Twitter, I be talking to some Little Kim fans because I just feel like we all been around for a long time. It's like they be hating. I be calling them delusional and shit. But I do be speaking to them sometimes, and I don't be sending hate. Like, let them have their own little delusions. You understand what I'm saying? Let them people rock. Like, and they supposed to have something to be proud of as well. But come on, like I don't be on no shit like that with them because the funny thing about the Little Kim fans is they will team up and support Cardi. I think that they all know it's some sort of network, and that's why Azealia Banks tried to insert herself into that to try to get love and respect and like, oh, I'm dropping my new single. Yeah, she know exactly what she's doing to get the listeners up and to get, you know what I'm saying, and that's just whack. Cause don't do some shit like that to get you punched in your face over trying to get some damn listeners or some, put yourself at risk. Don't do no dumb shit like that. Why do y'all think Azealia Banks is really doing that though? Do y'all think Cardi B is controlling something behind the scenes and she's telling her, yeah, continue to do that? Like, or I can imagine Cardi is talking to her. She don't care what Azealia said about her. She just cares that right now, if she says something, it's in support of her. But what she don't realize is that shit is not even really being posted. And if people talk about it tomorrow, it's in other news. I mean, today we talking about Call of Duty. And that's what anybody is. It's not just me, Nicki. And I'm gonna tell you this one thing. Foxy Brown taught me something earlier, and there used to always be some bullshit with her. And she used to just always be like laughing. And she'd be like, you know what? This too shall pass. And I really adopted that way of thinking in life, because when people think that they come to finish you or some shit happen and they think like, oh, what is it going to take this bitch out? And that don't matter who it is. They be like, oh, so this didn't go the way it's planned, and they think you over. Listen, if you're talented, you know how to pull from within with your being. You know how to make that shit pop back off. If you made it pop before, you know how to do it again. You know what to do. Only you can do it. And that's what's so crazy about being an entrepreneur. Like right now, being honest with you, like I'm working a 9 to 5. I still don't have to work this job, but you want me to tell you something where I have to be honest with you, where my missus was, I got comfortable having a savings account, right? But what you have to realize is that like when you're an entrepreneur, like you have to put a certain amount of energy every single day. You got to put that energy to be successful. It doesn't matter if you have money saved. You still got to make sure you maintain that money. And then you keep dipping into that shit. You got to make sure that you maintain that money. So, and you got to make sure that you build on it, and you got to make sure that you keep going. So for me right now, that's why it's important to switch up my structure and everything, because I need to be able to make more and do less driving. I'm a miss going, maybe I will work certain things out with some people where I will deliver to them. But other than that, nah, we got to do some sort of location pickup after payment or some shit like that. And then that way that'll help me out too. That'll help them. So we got to do some different things, but it takes a certain amount of energy every day. Like when you're an entrepreneur, you'll get caught up saying like, I got a certain amount of money in the bank, so I didn't promote for almost 2 weeks. That shit is going to catch up with you, because then you still got bills to be paid. You still got to promote. You still got to do marketing. That's a lot that comes with it. So yeah, I'm about to get back on my shit though. It's about to be the holiday season, and I told y'all, if any of you, if you have a business, don't wait till the holiday come to start marketing, and then you getting mad saying ain't nobody supporting you. You got to start getting this shit in motion now. Just start it now, and just keep it going. But anyway, let's keep it moving. So Also, I don't know if I said this, but let me make sure I do say this. So a lot of the times with these fans too, especially the Foxy fans, because I know that they follow, and especially if I'm talking about her, I know that they find it, right? But what I want to say is too, a lot of y'all be getting on my nerves, and I feel like there's no difference from me to you. Why don't y'all do commentary? Why don't y'all make your own platforms? Y'all only live on Instagram, and then I see y'all be trying to come up on Twitter, but it's just like, make a way for you to speak out and to do stuff too. It's like, no, don't look at, because I might disagree with you or how you feel on something, but it's important for you to have your own platform. Like if you feel like, oh, something happened with an artist, don't look to me to be the source to speak out against it or whatever, because I might not feel the same way that you do, or I might not be on that. And it doesn't discredit what you're saying. But this is why I was saying, like, years ago when I was just telling people, when I was just like, why don't people support? Hold on. I remember back during the hate train, I used to always say, like, if somebody is constantly doing something, why don't people make videos and support Nicki? But then I just had to put my foot in my own mouth because I wasn't doing that at that time. And then I just started to do it. And here we are 2 years later. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just it. So you don't want to wait for somebody to do something. If you feel like something happened, then debunk it, but don't put that through another person. Create your own wave. But a lot of people would just say they don't got time. It is what it is. Let's see. I don't care for a woman who digs up and boils cats. Damn. I'm so proud of Nicki. She's doing her thing. I think Azalea is mad about Nicki never acknowledging her. Also, Cardi acknowledges her. She acknowledges her because she has to, like, you know. Yeah. So listen, what y'all having for dinner tonight? I'm having for dinner tonight. I'm gonna have. I need to get off here within the next 10 minutes. I need to take my shower, go to the store, get some of the fixings and stuff for dinner, and I need to go over to my friend's house. So anyway, what I'm having for dinner tonight, I'm having handmade meatballs with gravy and some sort of vegetable and rice, and yeah, that's what I'm having for dinner. I haven't had gravy and meatballs in a while, so I want homemade meatballs. So you know, I got my my breadcrumbs and my stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna put egg in it though. I got to get me some olive oil so I could saute the you know what I'm talking about, the meatballs. Azalea Bankrupt is an instigator, in my opinion. She always plays both sides. She does, and whoever's weak will take it in. Like, yeah. And toasted sourdough bread with asparagus. Oh, that sounds good. What did you say about? I made chicken shawarma. That sounds good. Vegetable lasagna roll-ups. Oh, vegetable lasagna is so good. I love vegetable lasagna. Play Best Me. Let's play Best Me on let's do it on Spotify. Let's do that. Hold on a second. I face myself in verses. They just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version with bald tigers, y'all liars, and them lanes just swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement. I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You prayed away them curses all them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music, your influence, and it plays its purpose.
Exit 6. Laurent. Best me.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'ma be the best me, it's all I got.
Yo, it go.
I'ma be the best
it
me.
Go.
I deserve the best.
It
things.
go.
I don't need no sympathy. sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me.
Yeah,
People gon'
yo,
lose.
it go.
I'ma
be the
best
yeah.
me, but what I gotta prove.
It go.
I'ma be the best me.
Yeah.
You deserve the best things.
Yeah.
Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love and you. Yo,
I face myself in verses. They just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version with ball tires, y'all liars and them lasers swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement. I know it makes you nervous. Could've paid my mom's back, even with them latest purses. You prayed away them curses all them days you stayed in churches. You little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music drawing fluence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it. I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last. I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt.
It go. I'ma be the best.
Listen,
listen.
It go. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. The people gon' lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. Yeah.
You deserve the best.
Yeah.
Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory.
Listen, yo, a prize possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I hear my angels lurking, even if I attend your service. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters like them broke hitters with that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody with a deal. What the hell is this? A sell us something. The way they ride them waves, I'll mess around and get a sell of something. Defeating all my weaknesses. I don't even know what weak it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad. I know they still getting that karma.
Listen, I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do.
Yeah, I'm coming for everything. I put that on everything. You deserve the better things. I deserve the better things. And when they go against us, then people gonna lose.
I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gonna remember me.
Yeah.
When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me.
Yeah.
But what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me.
Yeah.
You deserve the best things.
Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. Yo, it go. I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best. Yo,
I don't need no sympathy.
People gonna remember me when they bet against me. The people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory.
We can feel your energy. We send our
Yo,
love to you.
I said we send our love to you. I said we send our love to you. We send our love to you. I said we send our love to you. We send our love to you. We send our love to you. I wanted to do that on the outro, but it was too ghetto, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep it clean, real talk. I ain't want to do that on the outro because it was too clean, and I ain't want to do that. We send our love to you. I said we send our love to you. We send our love to you. I ain't want to do that. I wanted to keep it kind of clean, and I felt like the outro of the song was just so beautiful. Like, you know what I mean? So shout out to the people who support that song. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hold on a second. So listen, we didn't even go to the tweets. Let me go here real quick. I get the motivation to the realest. I must zip my bag and I'm a fearless. We don't even know you blocked the cover. Spit it. Running the tour. Feel like I had to see more. Oh man, hold on. Let me see. Let me stop sharing that. Say, think. Well, we don't want to bring that hate shit up. You already know who got the deal. Cardi fans is mad. So listen, this is what I want to say. You don't know if Cardi is supposed to be included in that deal. You don't know what it was. So I don't understand why y'all mad that Nicki got Cardi B doing what Nicki. See, it's just like I don't even want to bring this up because it's like why we want to feed the vicinity with hate. Like, nah, you already know what the news is. You know what the news wasn't. You know what I'm saying? That was ghetto. That was ghetto, right? Yeah, so that's why I chose to keep that off. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to keep it clean on the outros, so that's why I did it that way. But listen, nonetheless, I appreciate all y'all showing up and all of that. I got to get my shit moving because I'm about to go out. So let's see. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to play before I get up out of here. Yeah, so I hope all of y'all have a safe Sunday and all of that shit. Let me drop my intro and I'm gonna...
How many times I got to let y'all bitches know I'm why so many bitches wanna take my flow. I'm too hot, too dope, flow like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spots.
Vibes. Look, baby go 2 is reloaded. Got the hottest tape in the streets right now. Yeah. Listen, look, they done broke up the tongue and now they got me started. Used to post in a vacant apartment, shoot like a rapper but move like an artist. Only see blue when I roll out this carpet. Listen, think it's time that I clear up the rumors about who got the city on offense. I am not shorty, they see I'm maneuver, cause when I be stepping, moving them stoppers, I get that motivation to the realest. I'm missing to my bag and not my feelings. I make a couple thousand for my minutes, trippy little step on mommy little minutes. I see him throwing shots but I don't feel it. We don't even know your block the ball spin it. Please you going, I already did it. The money you show made it up for citizens. Got up the court, I fell in love with the court. I cannot play for no lackers. Went on the tour, realized I had to see more. You be dumb if you still go backwards. Girl is a cross. She only beat for the sport till we catch you in here while I asked her. Move like a boss. I fell in love with my sauce and I heard it until it was rapper. Hold on, that's tough. I just straight out the town, that's us. Tell them I got the crown. That what if the homies ain't feeling your sound? That's much. We're too booked in around, that's much. I left my dog and I found bad luck. If you play with my name, you a clown. That's us for my team to LA. I am now that up. But I'm not underrated, that's an understatement. I'm the hottest coming off the beach. Went from my mother basement to 100 stages. I remember saving up for sneakers. Got me a deal before I got a feature. I was convinced to play me on his speaker. Body like never let nobody reach her. If he gon' say it, do it on a Nina. Flow unlocked. Way too smart, I don't know no op. Stay to my lane, I know nuts top and they know it. I clean cause they know my block. I put in paper, these froze up rocks, so I'll go ahead and take it, go show my knock. Mama gon' pray cause she know my fault. I'm just trying to get paid and control my spot. Clack, 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 boom! Hottest in the city, you already know it, baby, go 2 reloaded. Clack!
You definitely wild. You talking about bars are good, but the voice, no. But I'm listen, we all like what we like, but you definitely talking about it's a no. No, she don't need to slow down. You gotta listen faster. Where you from? I understood everything that she was saying. See, you gotta maybe it's just the audio from the freestyle. I think that's what it is, but when you have a rapper's ear, you could kind of like you listen for certain things. So I would have wished I understood what she was saying about the wanting to talk because I want to see more. I like that. It's, you got to it depends on what you like. Maybe that's not the type of rap that you like. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We all like what we like. We don't like what we don't like. I would say give it a chance. Shit. So listen. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. We covered everything. Let me go to my video and make sure that I'll be doing that sometimes where I throw something up in there and I'll be like, oh. So yeah, this shit so we spoke about that with the boost your earning potential reward audience finish setting up channel memberships. Oh yeah, I don't want to do memberships. They keep telling me to do that. I don't want to do memberships. I don't really see the point of it. People come through, let them support. I mean, do you think it's a point of doing memberships? I don't really feel like, unless it's, I don't know. I don't really feel like there's no point of doing that for me. So let's see. Yeah, we talked about the London Hill shit tied in with Foxy Brown. So yeah, I mean, a lot of the Foxy fans, they feel like they want a apology that's as huge as the record that she did. You know what I'm saying? With the disrespect, but I feel like they shine more light on it than a lot of people probably knew about it. But that doesn't mean that the disrespect didn't take place. I understand it completely. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like she put her apology up there. It just kind of like is what it is. Like whether she gonna accept it right now or not. Now I guess like one of the fan pages, they said to me, they was like, oh, she wants an apology. She wants her to record it. Oh, she wants a song recorded. I guess it was a whoopty freestyle. They sent it to me last night. Yo, you know what's so crazy? So it's this older lady at my job. So we've been talking about it for 2 weeks. Tomorrow we starting our fasting. So we start fasting tomorrow. That's why I tried to get all my little snacks and shit. Because we serious about it. And I know she gonna hold me. And this is why you need certain people like that to hold you accountable. I gotta get my waters when I go to the store tonight. Hey, ladies and LeVon, if you guys need to hear the Liquid Miss remix where you can understand each. Hold on. Oh, each rapper posted their lyrics on their page. Oh, okay. These are from Trader Joe's. They baked cheese crunchers. You know, like cheese doodle. It says 40% fat than regular fried cheese flavored corn snacks. They taste better too. I know. Well, I think they taste just as good as Cheetos. I love Cheetos too. So listen. Said do not eat like that. You fucking horse pig. My bad. Just leave. I'm about to get off here anyway. I know some people don't like that though. Eat with your mouth closed, pig. Listen. Anyway, I hope all of y'all have a blessed evening. Please stay safe. And you know, it's Monday again, all over with this 9 to 5 shit. How many of y'all got dreams that you want to, you know, jobs or like businesses that you want to run and you just feel like, you know, I need to leave this full-time job. Every week, make sure that you're taking money and you stash it into the side. Like, I don't care what I get paid and what bills I got. I always have money that I spent on my business or that I dedicate to business, you know? I always try to throw money in that account because I use it a lot too. Like, you know, for supplies and shit like that. But I just realized like after 4 years, it's like, it's okay to change your business model. Like, you know, some people may not like it. But at the end of the day, you still will be able to get your product. It will still be like, I got to think about that now. So if I send it in the mail locally, that'll reach you, then I could take away that charge, but it's still going to be a shipping charge too. You just got to see what it pans out to be. I'm starting to start my hair business. That's good. Are you really good? Do you have a social media page? Make sure that you're visible, especially if you have a business. If you have a business like that, you need to be visible. I like the drill song. I think it's always hard to hear on artists when they are rapping live like that. Yeah, it was on a video set. And my bad to the person, because I know some people don't like people eating on that shit, but you was being disrespectful, so I had to block you. I ain't saying I don't understand you being upset, because I know that shit is upsetting. So I also apologize to you too, because I'm a human being too, because I know some people hate that shit. So you was just being disrespectful, so I had to block you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I understand shit. Some people don't like that shit. Some people don't, you know, some people will comment like ASMR. Glorilla reveals her real name is actually Gloria. Hallelujah. Anyway, yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. You have a blessed evening. Be safe. I appreciate the people who supported the channels, people who Cash App. You know, you can always support after the show as well. Post a Nicki Rolling Loud performance on my channel. Okay, Riley Reviews. I'm going to check that out. You got the full performance? I'm going to check that out. I'm about to fuck these up and then take my shower and be out. So I got used to you smacking. No, I know some people don't like that though. I'm out. Peace.